Whoa! Whoa! I'm a going fishing. I'm a going fishing. Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. Well, good morning, folks. Cold this morning. It's currently 29 degrees, a light breeze, but man, it is cold here on the Tennessee River. The surface temp is at 46 on top, and today we're going to be fishing for sauger. I've been getting a lot of requests to do some sauger videos, so we're here to please. And let me show you my rig. It's a Gander Mountain Tournament Series rod, medium action, light as a feather. I mean, it is feather light. And I'm using a Revros, I can't really pronounce it, Revros LT 2500 size reel. It's a Daiwa. And for my line, I'm using 10-pound test braid, Power Pro braid. And right here I've got a double uni knot with a leader around 6 foot long. A 12-pound test fluorocarbon leader. Right here is a 1/8 ounce aspirin head jig head, tied with a loop knot. And one of my favorite little baits for sauger is the tiny fluke made by Zoom. This is a great combination because the reason why this is a great combination is I'm going to be fishing in 25 feet of water, 24 to 25 feet of water. This braid, because it's so small in diameter, is going to allow me to fish this 1/8 ounce jig head in that depth without any trouble. Very sensitive, great way to catch sauger. So stay with me. Let's see what we can do. Elmer ain't here today because he's got a headache. His old head hurts. But if I had a head like Elmer's, it would hurt too. Look at him. Him's got little teethies and him bites. You going back, boy. There we go. Boy, that fish had it time that jig hit the bottom. There's a pretty good sauger. That one's getting a lot bigger. That might be almost a keeper, folks. Ain't that pretty? Look at there. Say, aw. They've got teeth. Unbelievable. Teeth. Let's let him go. Come on back in there. There we go. There's another fish. Feels like a little sauger right here too. Yep. Another small one. Now he short striked that, folks. See how I caught him under the chin? He snapped at it. That's what they do, is they snap. And he plumb missed that jig, but because of this braid, I felt that fish. Let's let him go. There he goes. Probably wet the camera. Whoa. Whoa. Let's catch another one. Water's around 24, 25 feet. All I'm doing is just picking it up and letting it fall. Now this braid, folks, like I mentioned, is real sensitive. When it comes to sauger fishing, for me it's a must. If I'm fishing with a jig, they hit so light. But now you can feel them on this braid. But I'm just barely picking it up 3 or 4 inches off the bottom and letting it fall back. It don't take much action at all. And when I hit it, it feels just like a tink. Just like about like any other fish. But it's a real sharp, snappy type bite. Just boom. or a hard peck. That's the best way I can describe it. But keeping it near or on the bottom is real important. There we go. My. This one right here is a pretty good one, folks. Yeah. There's a keeper. If I was keeping them, we'd keep that one right there. That's a beautiful fish right there. He thumped it. Let's let him go. Elmo lost another tooth. He's gonna have to eat mashed taters. There we go. My. This one right here might be a pretty good fish. Doing some fighting right here. Where are you going, boy? That's a good one right there. Hey, quit. That's a good one. Now that braid didn't stretch. I changed jig heads, and this is a cheaper type of jig. And I set the hook too hard. That's what a braid will do for you sometimes, but there's a good sauger. That's a good fish. That one was more measure. Let's let him go. Go on back, boy. Bursel's getting more bald. Hey. That might be a pretty good fish right here, folks. Oh my goodness, look here, what a crappie. Well, now we got to show that one. That fish was right on the bottom. That's a white crappie. Now Mama Sue's gonna get mad because I'm gonna let this one go. But hey, I can't help it. Ain't that a pretty fish? Let's let him go. Go on back there. He'll get his balance here in a minute. There he goes. There we go. I knew you'd mess up, boy. Look here. My goodness. Look at there. They. Let's put him back in there real quick. Elmo, he's eating mashed potatoes all the time because his teeth is gone. I'm gonna tell y'all, that was a great day of sauger fishing. I caught a lot of sauger, not very many big ones, but I sure did enjoy that. That was a lot of fun. Great way to catch sauger. There's several different ways I know to catch sauger, but that's a very simple, straight, direct way to go about it. I've caught a lot of fish over the years by doing that. I want to say thank y'all very much for watching, all the great comments, everything y'all do for this channel. Thank y'all very much for buying the Richard Gene, the Fishing Machine merchandise. It's helping me out a whole lot, keeping me out here and fishing. Hey, whoa. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good for you.